If we are honestly devoted to accident prevention, we must recognize that nature abhors a vacuum. If we do not do the work ourselves, then we should not be dogs in mangers and prevent others from doing it. Marion Martin.
Marion Martin was not afraid to speak truth to power. Her commitment to safety was evident throughout her career. In the 1930s, she served 2 terms as both a state representative and state senator in Maine. As Commissioner of Labor and Industry for the state of Maine, she was the first woman to head a state agency, helping to pass legislation on equal pay for equal work, industrial safety, child labor, and collective bargaining. Martin served as a National Safety Council board member, and in 1971 was the first woman to win the National Safety Council Distinguished Service to Safety Award. It was the height of the Industrial Revolution. Thousands of women worked in the textile mills. The wages were low, the workdays were long, in some cases 73 hours per week. The Lowell Mill girls were considered a revolution in labor. Sarah Bagley stood out as a leader. She was an advocate of shorter workdays for factory workers and mechanics. And in 1844, she and a group of women from the textile mills of Lowell, Massachusetts, formed the Lowell Female Labor Reform Association, the first union of working women.
We need something so definite and so concise that the women will think, that's what I want. Marion Martin, 1937.
The iconic Rosie the Riveter inspired a nation of women. In 1941, 7 million women responded to this media campaign, and over 400,000 joined the military. One of the deadliest workplace incidents in New York City's history. 146 workers, mainly women, perished. Many jumped to their deaths.
A never-to-be-forgotten reminder of why I had to spend my life fighting conditions that could permit such a tragedy. The Honorable Frances Perkins.
That day, Frances Perkins discovered her calling. As part of her mission, she was relentless in her efforts to reform working conditions, especially for women and children. She worked to reduce the work week to 48 hours, facilitate the minimum wage and unemployment insurance laws. In 1933, President Roosevelt appointed Perkins as his Secretary of Labor, making her the first woman in the United States to hold a cabinet position. September 24, 1913, the National Safety Council is founded and begins working broadly on safety issues. 100 years later, NSC honors a visionary safety advocate.
So you can see why I call her one of the century's foremost leaders in safety. We've only given out the Flame of Life 3 times in our 100-year history. It's for an extraordinary contribution in safety. So please join me as we give the Flame of Life Award to the Honorable Elizabeth Dole.
These are the faces of the future in safety.
Each one of you has the ability to gather women around you and help them achieve their goals and their dreams.
We want to make sure that they are equipped for the successful journey to the top.